Good evening, a warm welcome to State of Business, RTV's Prime Time News Bulletin with me, Rukshi Panditaratna. Let's take a look at the headlines first. Provincial Council election will be held in January, says Minister Faiza Mustafa. Ashok Obesekara states that the process followed in the Provincial Council Amendment Bill is a concern. And today on Top Stories, Minister of Provincial Councils and Local Government Faiza Mustafa states that the amended Local Government Act will bring more women into the political arena. Addressing the media last evening in Colombo, the minister further mentioned that the government is willing to take public opinion into account regarding the act.
එනිසා දේශපාලන පසුබිමකින් පිට කෙනෙකුට මේ සමානුපාතික ක්‍රමය සහ මනාප ක්‍රමය තුල බිහිවීමේ අපහසුතාවය අපි සියලු දෙනාම දන්නවා. ඒ නිසා තමයි අපි කාන්තා පැත්තෙන් බැලුවා නම් පළවෙනි අගමැති ලෝකෙ බිහි කරා එතනින් අපි නැවතුණා. හැබැයි දැන් නිශ්චිත වශයෙන් පළාත් සභා පළාත් පාලන ආයතනවල 125ක කාන්තාවන් සිටිය යුතුයි. ඒ තුලින් කාන්තාවන් දේශපාලන ශාස්ත්‍රයට ඇද ගැනීම තුලින් මං හිතන්නේ අපේ පරිපාලන ශාස්ත්‍රයේ සහ දේශපාලනයේ නව පෙරලීමක් සිදු වෙන බව අපි සියලු දෙනාම දන්නවා. සමහර අය කියනවා සමානුපාතික ක්‍රමය විතරයි සුළු මත දරන සහ සුළු පක්ෂ වලට සාධාරණ ඉෂ්ට කරන්නේ. හැබැයි අපි දේශපාලඥයෝ වශයෙන් හුඟක් තමන්ගේ දෘෂ්ටි කෝණය සහ ආත්මාර්ථකාමී ලෙස තමන් ගැනමයි හිතන්නේ. හැබැයි අද නව දේශපාලන සංස්කෘතියක් තියෙනවා. දේශපාලන පක්ෂ වලට වඩා රට ගැන හිතන යුගයක් අපි ආරම්භ කරලා තියෙනවා. ඒ වගේම විශේෂ දෙයක් කියන්න කැමතියි. මේ කෙටුම්පතෙත් අඩුපාඩු තිබ්බනම් ජනතා අදහස් තිබ්බනම් ඒ අදහස් වලට අහුම්කම් දීලා ඒ වෙනස්කම් කරන්නත් මේ රජය ලෑස්ති කියන එකත් මම මේ අවස්ථාවේදී වගකීමකින් ප්‍රකාශ කරනවා. ඒ වගේම පළාත් පාලන ඡන්දය අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම අපි එන අවුරුද්දේ ජනවාරි මාසේ තියෙනවාමයි. ඒක කෙටුම්පතක් තියෙනවා සම්මත කරගන්න. ඒ සම්මත කරායින් පස්සේ අදාළ පළාත් පාලන ආයතන සංස්ථාපනය කිරීමේ කාර්යය මම කරනවා. ඊට පස්සුව මැතිවරණ කොමිසම් සභාවට දින නියම කරලා ප්‍රාදේශීය දේශපාලන නායකයන් බිහි කිරීමේ හැකියාව තියෙනවා කියන එක මම මේ අවස්ථාවේදී වගකීමකින් ප්‍රකාශ කරනවා.
Speaking during a press conference held today in Colombo, Executive Director of Transparency International, Ashok Obesekara stated that the process in which the Provincial Council Amendment Bill came into being is a concern. Speaking further, Obesekara also highlighted the need for post-enactment judicial review.
The passage of the Provincial Council Election Amendment Bill is not in and of itself an issue. What is the most concerning issue on this is the process by which this bill came to being. Now, all of us know about the challenges that have been faced with the 20th Amendment Bill, and as a consequence, many of us are also aware of the fact that we do not have the system of post-enactment judicial review. So the ability to challenge an act of Parliament for its constitutionality even after it is enacted. We can only do that before, in pre-enactment judicial review. We have seen how this bill on the Provincial Council's election amendment has now been used to completely change the electoral system of the provincial councils. Now, when we look at the way in which Parliament functions, we have the committee stage of Parliament after the main vote is finished. What has happened there? This is the rule which is the most important one. Standing Order 57. The principle of the bill shall not be discussed in committee, but only its details. So actually, the entire parliamentary process has been compromised in bringing this amendment bill in this form. And we all know that the desire is to delay provincial council elections. This is a deeply, deeply concerning area, and it illustrates the fact that even if this government is the government that has removed urgent bills, these sorts of actions illustrate that there is a big issue in governance. And it shows that there is a big issue in the way that Parliament functions, the parliamentary process, and the fact that if there is going to be any discussion about a new constitution, how important the process of judicial review will be is highlighted through these very actions.
Minister of Industry and Commerce Rishad Badiuddin says that the government has taken steps to boost the porcelain, glass and red clay industry with a host of new initiatives. Speaking further, he stated that the red clay industry is currently surging due to the asbestos ban, which will come into effect next year. The minister expressed these views addressing the 14th AGM of Sri Lanka Ceramics and Glass Council, which took place in Colombo recently. Based on a proposal by President Maithripala Sirisena, an announcement was made in September of 2016 that Sri Lanka will ban the importation of asbestos from 2018.
Though the total glass export last year showed a decline to $50 million from 2015's $61 million. It looks to be a temporary slowdown since this is the first time we see a decline in it after several years. In that, this industry continuously shows positive performance. We completed surveys to find clay and other mineral deposits in Western and Central Province, and the surveys were successful. I am pleased to note that we are working to develop our red clay industry. Our red clay is high quality and is in demand due to forthcoming ban on asbestos. We also support your industry with training. We send 30 industrialists for technological training to Belgium and China with the support of National Engineering Research and Development Center of Sri Lanka. We have also set up Sri Lanka's first roof tile drying center in Dangotua. We also assisted an SLS certification program to create a good image of local and clay industry. Today I am pleased to inform you that the Ministry of Industry and Commerce will continue to support the ceramic, glass and clay industries to get better profits from its production and efforts.
Let's take a look at more news after this break. Welcome back, and now we have few more stories in brief. Sony International Singapore Limited, in collaboration with Singer Sri Lanka, recently launched a range of new products for the Shake models and extra bass speakers to the local market during an event which took place in Batharamulla. The newly launched products will be available through country's largest retail network, Singer, comprising of over 420 retail outlets and dealers island-wide. The 17th presentation of the initial bursary to the batch of 2010 Grade 5 scholarship winners took place in Colombo recently under the patronage of renowned management consultant, speaker, trainer, executive coach and author Deepal Surya Rachi. The AIA Higher Education Scholarship Program rewards the top performer of the Grade 5 scholarship examination from each district by providing them with a monthly bursary from advanced level up to degree level. After this break, we'll take a look at stocks. Welcome back. Trading at Colombo Stock Exchange ended on a negative note today. The all share price index dropped 24.29 points to close at 6,427.26, and the S&P SL index dropped by 21.07 points to close the session at 3,692.15. The turnover was 217.8 million rupees and 14 million shares were traded. Let's take a look at today's forex rates. Now we have dealing room update for the week.
The Sri Lankan rupee ended firmer at 152.75 levels on Thursday compared to Wednesday's close of 152.85 as dollar selling by exporters surpassed mild demand for the dollars from importers. This week, the 3 months premium traded around 220 to 240 cents, while the 1-year premium hovered around 830 to 850 levels. Today, overnight call money rates traded at 8% to 8.05% levels, while overnight repo rates traded at 7.90% to 7.95% levels. Treasury bill yields 6 months and 1 year decrease at the auction held on the 20th of September 2017. The 6-month rate declined to 8.94% from 9.05%, while the 1 year rate decreased by 10 basis points to 9.10%. 3 months Treasury bills were not offered at this week's auction. Treasury bond rates in the secondary market edged up slightly due to demand from foreign investors. Today, the 4-year maturity on the 15th of December 2021 traded around 9.75 to 9.85 levels, while on the 1st of August 2026 maturity 9-year bond traded at 10.10 to 10.20 levels.
With that, we wrap up State of Business for the week. Join us tomorrow with Biz Roundup at 7 p.m. Take care. Good night.